natin ang special coverage ng press briefing.
Good afternoon, Malacañang Press Corps. Let's now have Presidential Spokesperson Salvador Panelo.
Hello, good afternoon. I'm ready.
Questions, MPC. Joseph? Microphone, please. Sa likod, Pia.
So yun munang sa syntax, no? Since we've been discussing it. All right, so sir, you said in the statement that the president approved the increase. It could not be the train law because the train law will just move as approved, sir, di ba? So yung increase talaga mangyayari yan even without the action of the president. You're saying it's Senator Pacquiao's bill that has been certified as urgent. Can we have some more details about it, sir?
Yes. There is the recommendation of the Department of Finance and is that this bill should be certified as urgent because under the proposal, the tax on tobacco would be raised to 60 per pack, while on the part of alcohol, it will be 40 per liter. So the recommendation is that that bill should be passed and signed into law. That was what was approved last night.
This will be on top of what is provided for in the package one of train law. So, kasi sir, staggered yun, right? So first year, second year, third year.
Yeah.
Parang 25 pesos at the end of the third year, if I understand it, if I remember it correctly.
Yes, there's a staggered.
So at the end of 2021, meron tayong 25 pesos na increase sa tobacco plus 60 pa. Parang ganon. Sir?
Hindi yata. Yung 60 parang ano yan eh. Parang staggered din yan eh.
But it will be on
It
top
will
of
be,
plus syntax.
I think so, kasi right now, ang total yata is 32.
Okay. So
Parang lalabas yung total eventually will be 60 on a staggered basis.
so,
Yun ang pagkakaintindi ko.
all right. So sir, okay. Sige, sir, can we have the copy na lang of the bill later? Para-
Hindi, pero bibigay ko sa inyo.
All right. Okay, sir. Of course, the principle, of course, is the president is a former smoker himself.
No, apart from that, revenue measure din to eh.
Okay.
To finance yung mga kailangang mabigyan ng kaukulang pansin. Lalo na sa medical needs. Apart from, it's a health measure, of course, to dissuade people from excessively smoking, like Joseph Morong.
On another topic, sir. Just kidding, sir. Oh, yun naman na.
Okay. Tina.
Sir, again, just a clarification, because the train law already provides for tranches, increasing sin taxes gradually until 2023. Yung train law. So
Then
how
that would
will that bill affect this
Oh,
law?
if it passes into law, then that will automatically amend what is stated in the previous law.
Okay, so the figure stated in train will be revised altogether.
Kung yan ang magiging, that will be the effect of a subsequent law.
Okay. Okay, thank you, sir.
MPC questions. No more? Questions? Jenaline? Microphone, please.
Sir, you mentioned earlier that the President is looking into using the road tax to fund the cleanup of Manila Bay. Sir, can you elaborate?
That's one of them. The other one is the victims of Guzman and Bicol. he wants to use part of that funds also to fund the medical hospitals. We need hospitals in many parts of the country.
Sir, on the cleanup of Manila Bay, how much exactly does the government need to implement the cleanup of Manila Bay?
From what I hear last night, I think it's 46 billion pesos parang budget doon.
Sir, a part of the fund.
Hindi, ang total ng ano is 100,000 plus, 100 million, 100 billion rather. Parang 132 billion eh. That's only part of the road users tax. Malaki yung road users tax. That's why nga earmark doon yung Typhoon Usman or Storm Usman victims, tapos yung mga hospitals, pati na yung Manila Bay.
Sir, sa hospitals, magkano po yung gagamitin?
Hindi natin alam exactly, but basta the primary purpose is to get those funds to defray expenses for these items. Storm Usman victims, hospitals, and the cleanup of Manila Bay.
Okay, follow up. Raymond Tinasa. Microphone.
Sir, but is it possible legally, I mean, to use or divert the road users tax into a project not for the road maintenance as recognized na paggagamitan lamang ng pondo?
Hindi, ganito yun. Kaya nga, hindi ba gusto ni Presidente i-abolish yun? Pag na-abolish na yun, the funds there will be placed National Treasury. And then Congress will enact another law appropriating the funds there to the specific purposes I mentioned earlier. Ganun ang mangyayari doon.
So, pero still, habang hindi pa na-abolish yung Road Users Board, illegal na i-divert yung Road Users Tax.
Hindi naman yung gagawin ng Presidente.
Okay.
Precisely nga, gusto niyang ma-abolish niya para may balik na sa National Treasury Fund. And then he will urge Congress to pass laws that will appropriate this particular fund into the items I mentioned. Yan ang mangyayari doon.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, follow up. Ina. Microphone.
Sir, did the President give a timeline on how long he wants or how fast he wants Manila Bay cleaned up? Like Boracay, 6 months. For Manila Bay, gaano katagal?
He asked Secretary Roy, parang ang timeline ni Presidente, ni Secretary Roy. Dahil ang laki ng ang laki ng Manila Bay, ang daming rivers na lilinisin, daming steros. Parang hopefully sabi niya, at the end of your term, matatapos ako.
So
Ganon
several
ka-
years. No.
No specific. Ang tinanong, halimbawa, for next year, how much percent? Sabi niya, depende eh. So hindi natin, what is important to the President is that we will clean up this Manila Bay.
Is the palace looking at possible closures of establishments operating near Manila Bay, establishments which may be found to be dumping their wastes there?
Siyempre, the policy of the government is if you violate certain regulation, then you have to pay for that. Kung ano yung ginawa natin sa Boracay, yun din ang gagawin natin sa lahat.
How soon will informal settlers be relocated? Because that's another issue
Pero
in this.
matagal pa siguro yun. Because, as I listened to this discussion last night, maraming rivers di ba? Papunta lahat papunta sa Manila Bay. Kailangan tanggalin mo muna yun. Yung mga esteros, lilinisin. So, palagay ko matagal na process to. It will take some time. But what is important is, uumpisahan.
Okay, MPC. RJ, then Christine. RJ.
Hi, sir. Sir, the rehabilitation of the Manila Bay will start as soon as funds
Yes.
are made available from the road board. So, ano yung timeline ng abolition ng road board, sir?
Aba, hindi ba sabi ni, meron kasing, merong conflict yung dalawa. Ang sinasabi ni Senate President Soto, tapos na enrolled bill na yan. Kaya pwede nang pirmahan ni Presidente. Sinasabi naman ni Andaya yata, kailangan pang pumasok sa bicameral committee. Sabi naman ni Senate President, which is logical, ano pang pag-uusapan natin sa bicameral, inadapt na nga namin yung version ninyo eh. Hindi tama nga naman. So dapat talaga diretso ng pirma ni Presidente yon.
So,
So hanggat hanggat hindi pa nakakarating yung Presidente, wala pang pipirmahan. Oh, they have to resolve their conflict.
so we cannot start the rehabilitation of the Manila Bay without funds from the road board.
Oh, yun namang abolition will come sooner than we expect. Because both houses naman agree.
How soon do we expect?
Oh, then
sir?
we have to ask them. That's for Congress to decide when to submit the enrolled bill for its abolition.
Okay.
Okay, follow up ba, Henry? Follow up. Henry.
Secretary, maglalabas ng executive order ulit ang Pangulo para sa rehabilitation ng Manila Bay, kagaya ng ginawa niya sa Boracay.
Most likely.
47 billion for 7 years.
7 years?
Yun ang sabi ni sa interview namin kay Secretary Manny Piñol kanina. Yun ang napag-usapan sa cabinet meeting daw kagabi. 47 billion for 7 years. Pero ang Pangulo meron na lamang nalalabing 3 years. Ano ang assurance na after his term magtutuloy-tuloy ito at ma-accomplish yung
Wala problema doon yun, no?
project?
Kung may appropriated fund for a specific purpose, yun ang gagawin ng susunod na administrasyon.
Especially with the NEO, with the executive order.
Kumbaga, it behooves the succeeding president to adopt the previous policy with respect to the cleanup of the Manila Bay. Kasi nandun na yung pondo appropriated na for that purpose.
Opo, pero ang daming stakeholders sa Manila Bay, no? Madaming
Well, in Boracay, marami ring stakeholders, but it required political will of the president, and he will do it. To my mind, what is very important is finally, we're going to start cleaning Manila Bay. Yun ang importante doon, naumpisahan.
So anong aasahan ng mga, well, may mga establishment dyan, of course, supporters by the president ang may-ari.
Eventually, siguro, they will have to toe the line. Wala naman silang choice. Saka, sa kabutihan din naman nila yan.
Okay, thank you.
There will be always initial resistance, pero hanggang doon na lang yan.
May warning ba sa kanila? May...
Hindi naman. We don't have to warn them. Alam na naman nila yung policy ng gobyerno.
Okay. Christine, follow up ba? Christine.
Sir. Sir.
Yep.
So wala bang instructions si Presidente last night on the abolition of the road board?
Of the what?
On the abolition, wala siyang instructions on the abolition of the
Hindi,
road board.
gaya ng sinabi ko, nasa Congress yan. Hindi naman nakikialam si Presidente doon. Nag-aantay lang siya.
Pero did
Basta
this-
sinabi niya na I don't like that. And agree naman sila. Diba? Initially, ayaw nung House. Pero eventually, nag-issue ng statement, okay. So it's a matter of submitting the enrolled bill to the President.
Okay. Follow up. Joseph?
So sir, ano lang, for clarification, before kasi, ang sabi niyo may document na po from Senator Soto, but it was just the resolution, no? Stating na dapat walang perang lalabas dun sa road board, correct? So right now, sir, we don't have any document from Congress on the road board abolition. We're still waiting. Yeah?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Sir, I understand there was a presentation by, I don't know, DNR, DOT regarding the Manila Bay rehabilitation last night.
Sige, si Secretary Roy, DNR.
Could you just give us maybe broad strokes of how we're going to proceed with the rehabilitation?
I think for more particulars, we should ask Secretary Roy.
Yeah, that's
But
why
from what I
asked for-
gathered last night, as I said, iulitin ko na naman, meron mga rivers, meron mga estero, yun ang unahin nila. Kasi doon ang gagaling yung source ng dumi. Hindi naman ang Manila Bay. Yun lang ang dumping O kasi lilinisin mo muna yung pinanggagalingan.
And then, anything else, sir?
Di, eventually, malilinis ang Manila Bay. Sabi ni Presidente, kailan ba tayo makakalangoy dyan sa Manila Bay?
Okay, Joseph, other issue? Maricel Halili.
Hi, sir. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
May we have the statement of Malacañang with regards to the position of the Psychological Association of the Philippines saying that the administration's policy on criminalizing drug users will not solve the drug addiction problem in the country. It has been proven as ineffective for the longest time.
Ineffective where?
Hindi naman daw kasi, sir, na solve yung issue ng drug problem despite the criminalizing, like yung tukhang efforts of the government.
Bakit naman hindi? We have dismantled, in fact, a huge chunk of the illegal drug apparatus. Number two, when you say you cannot solve the drug problem, anong alternative proposal nila? Wala naman sila sinasabi. Because we are not limiting our solution to the arrest of those involved in drug industry. We are also having rehabilitation centers established all over. So, two-pronged. Arrestuin mo, and then may rehabilitation at the same time. So what are they complaining about?
So meaning, sir, the government has no intentions of changing the policy when it comes to drug addiction
Oh,
or the drug
definitely
problem.
not.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay, other issue? Rosalie Cos, then Raymond.
Good afternoon po, Secretary.
Yes.
You said the President was briefed about the effects of the reenacted budget for 2019.
The what? The President was what?
Briefed about the
Please?
effects. Briefed.
Brief, yes.
Yes, about the effects of the reenacted budget for 2019. So, ano po yung guidance niya po sa Cabinet?
I don't know if you read my
Yes,
statement.
I did, sir.
We urgently call Congress and graciously urge them to pass the General Appropriations Bill. Why? Because it affects so much. Social services will be affected. The salary hike, the fourth tranche, ng mga government employees, mga police, mga teachers, lalo na yung mga teachers. That's one. Maapektual, it will delay, for instance, the implementation of new infrastructure projects. Not only will delay the initiation, pati yung continuation. Kasi meron din budget doon. And then yung operating expenses natin for maintenance. Apektado, maraming maapektuhan eh. That's why we said in our statement that Congress cannot shirk from this constitutional duty. Because I don't think the Filipino people will take lightly its neglect. Kasi parang neglect yan because as we said, we submitted the General Appropriations Bill on the first day, 29 days earlier than the 30 days. Now I forwarded my statement to Senate President Soto. And his reply was, I concur. We're doing everything in the Senate. And the problem, sabi niya, is they submitted the bill 30 days from the time it was submitted to the House. So, sinasabi niya na, kami, we're doing our work. Pero mukhang ang problema yung House.
Sir, in connection to that, House Majority Leader Rolando Andayo Jr. warned of filing a case for mandamos against Budget Secretary Jokno if DBM fails to implement the salary increase this year. Isa nga po sa mga effect ng reenacted budget, hindi mai-implement yun pong salary increase. So ano po ang reaction ng Malacañang?
Let me read to you the text of Ben Jokno. Secretary Jokno because I asked him particularly, alam ko tatanungin niya. Ito ang sagot niya, it's elementary. The salary level authorized in the 2018 budget covers the third tranche of SSL only. The fourth tranche is provided for in the 2019 President's budget para sa next year. So, since the 2019 budget is yet to be approved, and we are operating under a reenacted budget, 2018, necessarily, logically, there is no legal basis for giving the fourth tranche. Kumbaga, common sense. So apart from my problema yata yung kaibigan kong kongresista sa sabi ng isang editorial, ang problema mo kasi hindi mo tinitingnan ng meaning ng in-law. Mali ang definition mo ng in-law. Mukhang kulang din siya sa common sense kung babasahin ko tong sagot ni Secretary Jokno. Yan ang sabi, yan ang logic ng dating ng sagot. Tama nga naman. If the fourth tranche is not included in the previous budget, paano mo nga naman makakakuha ka? Wala ka mapagkukunan. Third tranche lang yung covered Kaya Secretary Jokno is saying, di magdemanda ka. It's a free country.
Okay.
So hindi po nasisindak yung palas doon po sa warning ni Congressman Andaya?
Obviously. Kaya nga, in fact, he's being dared to file it. Kumbaga, do your worst, and we will do our best.
Raymond. Microphone.
Sir, pero in a way, pinagpaliwanag ba o tinanong ba ng Pangulo si Secretary Jokno yung latest na parang mga allegation na naman ni Congressman Andaya about sa mga flood control projects ng DPWH na allegedly ay ginak up ng DBM with Secretary Jokno?
Hindi, alam mo, si Presidente kasi dating member of Congress Alam niya yung nangyayari doon. Nasa executive siya, kaya alam niya na hindi talaga kasama si Secretary Jokno doon. Like, sabi ni Presidente kagabi, anong insertion? How can you insert something na ikaw nagpiprepare? Kaya ka nga nagpiprepare, di ikaw talagang gumagawa noon. Di ba? Ang sabi ni Congressman Andaya, paano may mga insertion? Talagang gagawin namin yun kasi kami nga nagbibigay ng budget sa inyo. Hindi kayong gumawa ng gusto nyong amendments.
So just to clear about it, so the budget submitted by, of course, the executive to the Congress na kasama nga doon yung sinasabi ni Congressman Andaya na jack up yung mga flood control projects. The President was very much aware with the preparation. Okay.
Alam mo, yung sinasabi nilang budget na yon, ang sinasabi nga ni Secretary Jokno, wala ako doon. Ang nagbibigay sa akin yan, yung mga departamento, public works, sila nagbibigay niya. Kumbaga, nire-reduce ko lang into writing, tapos ibibigay ko sa kanila. Ano bang pakialam ko naman doon, sabi niya.
Okay, magla-last question na ba tayo? Si Henry?
Secretary, can we be specific here? Sino yung kulang sa common sense na binabanggit ninyo?
Ayun, sinasagot na ni Ina.
For the record, sir, for the record, sir, can you mention his name?
Kasi nga, ganito yun.
So it's
Tingnan mo na.
Yeah, name please. Say his name. For the record lang.
Ang daya mo naman.
Alright. So it's Andaya. Why?
Kasi nga, di ba may sinasabi niya na, pwede mo naman gamitin yung budget nung dati Demanda kita. Kasi may pera naman. Sabi naman ni Secretary Jokno, wala nga kasi yung fourth tranche, wala dun sa previous budget. So kung yung previous budget, yun ang gagamitin natin, anong basis mo? para kumuha ka ng pera for the fourth tranche. Para sa 2019 budget yon. Yon ang common sense.
Siya rin yung kulang ang pagkakaintindi sa definition ng in-laws na sinasabi
Ay, iba
ko
pa yun. Ang sinasabi ko yung editorial ng isang dyaryo.
Okay.
Kasi sinasabi niya, in-law, yung pala hindi naman in-law. Kasi ang in-law lang, yung mismong kinasal doon sa anak mo, yun ang in-law mo, hindi yung parents, hindi yung mga kapatid. Kasi lumalabas, hindi naman talaga in-law kasi the daughter of Ben Jokno, is married to the daughter nung nanay niya na kinasal sa ibang pangalawa, kumbaga. Iba na eh.
Okay.
Ibang pamilya na.
So, Congressman Andaya, kulang sa common sense.
Yan ang sinabi mo. I agree with you.
Okay. All right.
Okay, may follow-up or other issue? Joseph, magla-last question na tayo. Joseph.
But in fairness, baka only for this purpose.
Yeah, right.
Only for this purpose.
Sir, ano lang-
Unless he will persist in showing the lack of it.
Sir, short comment lang, si Secretary Bello yata is calling for the ouster of Commissioner Manuelito Luna for divulging the names of the cabinet members. Or si comment, sir, si Secretary Bello kasi mukhang galit, no? He wants si Commissioner Luna of the PACC to be dismissed for this. Yes, sir.
No, ang statement yata na, ba't naman hindi niyo ako sinasabihan? Meron kayong complaint, you didn't even afford me the
No, but he said,
fairness to respond.
he said it's.
Saka nag-iimbestiga kayo sa dyaryo. Yun ang nakita kong statement niya.
And then he said he's going to talk to the president and then ask for the removal of Commissioner Luna.
Hindi, tingnan natin. Kung ano.
Anong ibig sabihin, sir?
Then that's the call of Secretary Bello. If that will be his wish to the president.
Do you think sinong kampihan ni Presidente, sir? Sino yung kampihan ni Presidente?
Sino Kakampihan?
Mm.
Si Presidente ang kinakampihan lang yung nasa tama.
Sir, sa HIV bill, that was a question yesterday and today I'm still asking it. I understand. Sir, ilang days ba bago mag-lapse into law?
30 days.
po. Yeah? Okay, so what's the status now?
Hindi natin alam kung kailan dumating eh. Tinatanong ko nga yung Office of the ESN.
From my desk, sir,
But regardless of whether it will be passed into law by reason of the failure of the chief executive to sign it or because he signed it, di ganun pa rin yun. May batas pa rin.
No, sir. November 26 daw po, naipasa ng BICAM sa Palasyo. So that's way more than 30 days. So,
Hindi, yung submission sa presidente ng bilang doon, di naman yung passage ng sa bicameral.
no, sir. The BICAM forwarded it to the president on the 26th of November.
Yun ang-
Meaning it was in the palace 26th.
Ayun ang sabi ko nga, hindi pa natin sigurado yung 26 nga dumating. Kung during the transit may delay, akala mo, naipadala mo, yung pala yung messenger mo, nagkasakit, hindi niya nadala. Let's just wait for the Office of the ES kasi he told me na he will text me kung kailan natanggap.
All right. So we don't know that information yet, no?
Not yet.
What is the president's position on the HIV bill? Because some of the advocates are saying that non-action for the past couple of weeks is a sign that he does not support the
Not
bill.
necessarily. You know, the president is laden with so many responsibilities, activities, events. Ang mahalaga doon, kung ito'y batas na makakabuti sa bayan natin, whether it was signed or it has lapsed into law, ganun din yun. Dahil kung ayaw niya yun, definito niya kagad yun, immediately. Di ba? Kung ang isang presidente ayaw sa isang proposed bill,
So, sir, you will not veto it.
sigurado veto na kagad yun kung ayaw niya yun.
So he will not.
So the fact na hindi niya ginagalaw, well, most likely gusto niya yun.
Okay.
Okay, last question, Maricel Halili.
Sir, just a quick follow-up dun sa PACC kanina. Do you think it's proper for a government official na isa publiko yung pangalan ng mga other government official kahit na under investigation pa and it's not yet proven whether they're guilty or not?
Sa akin, if you ask me as a lawyer, dapat bigyan mo ng pagkakataon din yung dinidemand mo. Kasi in my office, where we receive complaints against a particular agency or a particular government official, ang ginagawa namin, pinapadala ko dun sa person concerned or agency concerned, o may reklamo rito, please respond, whatever ka, kahit anong response mo. Hindi mo dapat ilalabas kagad yun. Kasi otherwise, you might be unnecessarily maligning a reputation na walang basis eventually. Kawawa rin naman.
Sir, on other issue, may we have your reaction po dun sa statement ng rector ng Quiapo Church na ipagdarasal daw nila si President Duterte sa pista ng Nazareno bukas kahit na hindi pa naniniwala si Presidente?
Salamat naman. Dapat lang talaga ipagdasal. Kahit ako, pinagdarasal ko sila eh.
Okay.
Hindi. Well, whether you believe it or not, I really pray. And everybody is included, including enemies. Dapat yun daw ang dasal eh.
Okay, last question na, Jopel.
Tanda natin, why am I saying that they should be praying for the president? We're all parts of one whole. Sa Pilipino ang sakit ng kalingkingan ay dama ng buong katawan. The failure of this president will be the failure of all of us. So we really have to pray na mag-succeed ang presidency. Dahil tayong lahat ay makikinabang. Kung mabigo man siya, bigo tayong lahat. So we really have to pray for each other.
Jopel?
Sir, any directive lang po para po sa translasyon bukas from the President po? Message or directive from the President?
Hindi ko alam kung merong message. Kasi ang Office of the President gumagawa ng message. I'll check on it.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, MPC. O, sige, Ina. Microphones.
Sir, doon sa issue of yung position ni Presidente on the apparent tiff between Secretary Jokno and Congressman Andaya. So he cleared the Secretary from the allegations of insertion.
Oh, yes. That's very clear naman yan eh. Anong insertion? Sabi niya, talagang dapat kaming magtrabaho, maggawa niyan. Executive nga gumagawa ng budget eh. Kasi parang ang dating hindi ka pwedeng maglagay. Talagang ilalagay mo nga sa budget yon. But yung sinasabing insertion, yun yung mga items na galing doon sa mga agencies. Inaayos lang. Para klaro, ito galing ito sa ganitong departamento. Ito ang kailangan ng pondo. Ang may problema, actually kahit na yung I remember Ping Lacson saying, and I agree with him correctly, there is no such animal as insertion. There is only amendments. Kasi pag dumating sa kanila, sa House, pag ayaw nila yun, i-amend nila. Hindi sila nag-i-insert. They will be amending that. Kasi parang pag tinawag mong insertion, parang illegal irregular.
Sir, napag-usapan po ba yung alleged projects that were given to the supposed in-laws, yung sabi niyo nga mali naman, or relatives of Secretary Jokno sa kasiguran?
Ay, hindi. Wala. Hindi na pag-usapan.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Malacañang Press Corps. No more questions. Okay, thank you, Presidential Spokesperson Salvador Panelo.
Thank you,
Okay.
MPC.
Thank you, MPC. Back to our main studio sa Radyo Pilipinas and People's Television Network.